G'day guys, welcome to Rumble's Fish Room. So today I want you guys to help me name my next breeder. Obviously at this stage we're just got to keep moving forward. There is one thing I wanted to talk about before we do that, so did you guys if you watched yesterday's video, you'll see I said I'm nervous because I've never had contractors into my house. Not long after I hung up the camera yesterday, I found something broken, and it's not cheap. So, what brand is it? This is my Unify Wi-Fi dongle. This is not your standard household Wi-Fi access point. I can actually get Wi-Fi down the end of my street with this. I think there might even be a video on this. It is an indoor item. I did put it outside. I had it up here. Where is it? I had the Ethernet cable siliconed in the hole. There's basically no way water could get in it from above. It's in the eave under the patio. I thought it was its forever home. But turns out, when a cleaner comes through the house, they neglect the fact that this thing had a bright blue light on it and you could see that it was a powered item. And they've sprayed it with a high pressure cleaner. And when I pulled it down, this little cavity here was actually full of water, like full. There's just been so much negative stuff going on, guys. I've never been superstitious. I don't believe in psychics and all that sort of stuff, but my father-in-law told me a story the other day about a fishing rod he bought, and a load of bad shit started happening, and he sold the fishing rod and he felt like the bad shit went away. I don't know whether I'm starting to believe that or not. I'm kind of leaning towards that, because if you guys remember, I bought the XTM 250 motorbike. It was running when I bought it, and then it broke down, and then it took me 4 days to get it running again. And I even had motorbike mechanics on the phone, and it was just something we all overlooked. And then that week was the fire. Hang on, let's get some lighting. I really shouldn't walk around when I'm talking because the lighting changes and all that sort of jazz. Then we had the fire. Then I don't know what else. Probably there's some personal things which I didn't put on camera. There's also Elsa. And then I even ordered the broken part for the motorbike. And the bloke didn't send it for 11 days. I've never had problems with eBay like that before. And it was an actual shop. It wasn't a backyard. It was a storefront selling it. And I'm just over this bike. Like, all these things feel like they happened at the same time. So anyway, I didn't even bring it out with me. What an idiot. So basically, I'm going to fix the bike today, and it is going straight on the internet. And I'm selling it as quick as I possibly can. I'm even thinking about selling it at a loss, just because I want it out of my life. Even if it isn't creating negativity and bad omens in my life, even if that is just all a myth, it's in my head now, and I'm thinking about the negativity of it. So, sorry to start this video off in a bit of a lull, but that's where I'm at. I got to get rid of this bike. I was actually going to make a non-fish content video on fixing the bike, but I don't even want it on camera. Honestly, I don't want to film it. I just want to put it together. But anyway, now I've got some decisions to make. I recorded a little video and sent it to my friends yesterday via Messenger. Glasses fogging up. Is the camera fogging? No. So I have to decide two things. So I've got to decide which fish I put into the 5 foot that I just cleaned out to pump as a future breeder. And I need to name 1, 2, 3, 4 fish. Alright, so what's going to happen here? I've pretty much made up my mind which fish I'm going to move. But no, I haven't. I'm looking at it right now, like already deciding if I'm going to change my mind. Alright, so I think I know which fish I want to pump. But at the end of the day, I can swap them around at any stage. But I want you guys to help me pick which one to pump. And I want you to help me name some fish. But once we name them, that means we can't sell them. So, my point was, which fish you tell me to pump is only going to be a guideline, because I'm probably just going to make up my mind before this video even comes out, because I don't like seeing that tank empty. The girl that was in that tank is in a bucket with a sponge at the moment, just because I'm on the fence of whether I cull her or not, because I don't know if there was something in the water. I've bleached the tank, so the tank's clean. The only thing is, well, it's not cycled, so whatever fish I throw in there is going to be going through a fish cycle. Well, actually, no, I'll just swap the sponge filters out for a different tank. Anyway, so let's stop chatting and I'll show you the fish. Alright guys, so we've got 5 to choose from. There's this guy here. He's probably the closest to Charles at the moment. But he does have a lack of pearls just below the gill plate there, which this guy here actually has. So this guy here is pretty much a smaller version of this guy, but with more pearling, more consistent pearling, I would say. No cock coverage yet. He's kind of starting to get pearls up on the top there, but I've noticed that this line is getting cock coverage quite late. So that kind of rules out that guy. The only reason I would choose that guy over that guy is because that guy is more mature than that one. So we're on a time crunch now. We need a breeder. So if I want to pump that one because it's better, but I want to pump that one because it's more mature, closer to breeding. So that's the first equation, working out which one of them I choose. I'm leaning towards this one because we're going quality over quantity here, guys. Even though it might take me an extra month to breed him, it's going to be, he's better quality in my opinion. You might have a different opinion, but, and then we got this guy here. This is he's basically a red vampire throwback. He's definitely going to be more like the Australian ones. I'm keeping this guy 100%, but I don't think I'm going to pump him because at the end of the day, I'm looking for Charles traits, not vampire. I definitely want to breed him and see if we can get like a strong vampire with Charles influence. But at the moment, he's not going up the top. Then we've got the gold base. He'd probably be a good choice for the top, but I'm not sure why, but I'm leaning away from him. I kind of want to do F2 before I do a new bloodline. I don't know why, but if I get a crazy amounts of comments saying to pump the gold base fader, I will. And then this one, this is actually probably going to be the best fish out of the lot. I know that's a strong thing to say, but he's got that shorter body like Charles, but he's a lot younger in maturity, not age. They're all the same age, but he's a lot younger. So he's got the bigger trailing fins than everyone else, which Charles' trailing fins were insane. He's got awesome pearls all down the face. and he's got that short body. He did have a bit more of a cock showing when I pulled him out of the IBC, because he was obviously the boss of the IBC. But at the moment, he's got 2 males which are bigger than him, and he has dulled down. So out of all of these fish, I definitely think this is the best one, but I just don't think it's the right time to be putting him up there. I'm only going to be putting 1 fish in there. No girl. Or maybe a girl, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Probably just 1 fish, but take the divider out. That tank is actually taller than 1.5 foot too. So that tank's like an extra, I can't remember how many liters than this tank. It's like that much taller. If you look, well, you see those racks there are almost level. See, it's that much taller. Alright, so then that's the selection thing. Let me know what you think. I'm kind of thinking that boy there. But it's up to you. It's up to me, but I'll wait for your opinion, I reckon. This tank probably isn't up to temperature yet because I filled it with cold water. Without heaters in it, it'll probably take like 2 days to level temperature with the room. So we're not putting a fish in it tonight. But, so, I don't know. This guy's cool. This was my first select. So this was the first one that I told myself I wasn't selling. But, I don't know. So this guy looks like he's got a bit of a shorter face than this guy. But I don't know if it's just because he's bigger. I don't know. I think this guy's the one that I want to put up there. I also want to breed it. Whoever I choose, this is the girl I want to use. So the reason she's in that basket was to get a bit of female hormone into the tank. I think I told you that. I think I told you guys that 2 days ago. Alright, so now for names. So I'm just going to ask you to comment the name and 1 to 5. So 1, I think I might have actually sold this guy, to be honest, but I don't know if the guy that's asking to buy it is a tire kicker or not. I'm getting a lot of messages. I'm pretty sure he watches the channel. If he does see this, just let me know if you're serious or not, man, because I don't know. I need to sell some of these. I can't keep 5 selects. So number 1, naming. But I guess if we name him, we can't sell him. I've got the light covered. Alright, so number 2. Real pearly, short base. He's looking a little bit beaky at the moment, but I think it's just because his cock went right down when I put him next to 2 boys. So that's number 2. Number 3, gold base fader. I feel like we need a special name for him. I'm excited about him, I think more because I didn't breed him, I bought him. The vampire. Well, not vampire, the vampire style. So there, a fish my friend Brett used to own was named Kintaro. And I kind of want to call him Kintaro Jr. But to call him that, I would need to wait at least another 3 months and like really make sure he is going to end up really close to looking like Kintaro to call him Kintaro Jr. I don't want to insult Kintaro by giving this fish the name when he's not as good, because Kintaro was like one of the best Australian bred flowerhorns around, like before the imports came in. He was actually awesome. Alright, so vampire boy, let me know what you reckon. And then we've got this, we've got the medium body, heavy pearls. He's got quite a lot of red coming through the fins. He's definitely, I think he's going to be more red than this guy. This guy's quite pink. It's actually very pink. He's not red. Whereas he's more red than pink. So that's a name for number 5. So the vampire's for number 5. Just pause the video if it's easier. Alright, and then we need to name the short body girl. So she is really short. I'm not a huge fan of short base. The reason I want to breed a short base is because they're not as common. So you only get a few that are short base. So if I breed a short base, I'll get plenty of short base to sell, but it doesn't necessarily mean I'll keep heaps of short base for myself. So from a breeding perspective, breeding the short base girl is to get more variety in the fry. So we need a name for her. I guess she can be 6. I'm gonna have to write all these down. Her fins are actually awesome. I need to get her in a tank. She just needs to get a bit bigger. She's actually growing quite fast in that basket. These baskets are wicked. They're only like $1 or $3 or something. And don't expect them to last forever. I pretty much use them once or twice and then throw them out. But for what they are, they're so wicked. I get rid of the suction cups and put styrofoam on them. They're cool. Alright, so that's Otis, the silk. So we just need to name this girl. She's actually got a breeding dress on, but she hasn't bred. So the plan is, oh, we got a flashing light. The plan is that girl and that girl are going to be my 2 breeder girls. She hasn't laid. I don't know if she's actually 100%. She had a breeding dress on and she had a tube down, and I put Otis with her, and he just stressed her out and she pulled the tube up, but she still had the breeding dress for like 5 days now. I've never really experienced a girl pull her tube up because TPS was just such a layer. She never gave a hell what boy was there. I hope you enjoyed that. I think I want more subscriber involvement in my videos, so helping me name the fish, helping me select the fish to put up. That's my main goal, is just to get a bit more crowd participation. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I guess you'll just have to tune in to find out. Oh, actually, I do know what I'm doing tomorrow. I'm shipping fish, but I've got to get up at 4 in the morning and bag fish and take them to the airport. So I'm low-key not sure if it's going to be a video, but high-key want to make it a video because I know shipping fish is a helpful subject. So anyway, actually, you know what? I'm saying it now. I'm doing a video tomorrow on sending fish. Yep. If I say it on camera, I can't back out. No, that's a lie. I told you guys I was going to finish the ply tanks last week or the week before. Well, actually, I've been saying it for like 12 months, and they're not finished. They're sitting in the rain. Like, literally, it's raining on the tanks. And they're upside down. So instead of holding water, they're diverting water. So Monday's public holiday here, and there's no rain Saturday, Sunday. So Saturday, Sunday, dry time. Maybe Monday, fiberglass. Don't hold me to that because it's me and motivation is null. I might even rally up a mate. Somebody has said that they would help me with the tank, and if I gave him a couple of fish. So if I book that in, I have to do it. And I'm pretty sure he won't mind being on camera either. I'm just brainstorming on camera. Alright, anyway, tomorrow's video, the process of bagging fish hopefully we've got oxygen. Probably should have checked that before the night before. I've even got heat packs. I'm going pro, guys. Honestly, like, I'm so nervous about sending fish this expensive. I've sent flowerhorns before, but only Australian bred, like $200 fish, not the current ones that I'm selling for like $400 to $500. But anyway, I've never had a drama before, so it won't be a drama now. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Sorry, it's a bit of a dribbler. If you want to subscribe for more, hit that little red button. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.